Damn, Oschino got his foot on Ape Gang Garcci neck. He ain't letting up. It's been like 4 days, man. Like 4 days. Yeah, I've been keeping up with shit. You know what I'm saying? My thoughts? Let me give y'all my thoughts, man. I mean, I don't really know where it stemmed from. I don't know none of these guys personally. I did business with O, you know what I mean? Through the gram and all that. He reposted my shit and all that. So shout out to Oschino. I just want to say, what happened to all the respect, man? It's certain people, especially coming out of Philly, you know what I mean? It's just certain people, you know what I mean? We ain't supposed to disrespect. You know what I mean? So I could understand why O took it as disrespect if Garcci jumped in his DM, you know what I mean, or some rah, 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 you know what I mean? You know, that man had you on his mixtapes. He held it down for the city when we ain't had nothing else in the city, man. Beans and State Property came through, you know what I mean? Major figures that whole, you know what I mean? We ain't had nobody else. We ain't had nobody. Certain people, you know, stamped the game for Philly, man. You know what I mean? So certain people, yeah, some people that from that era did some fuck shit, still doing fuck shit. But like, I don't see him as one of them dudes that you could just disrespect like that. You know what I mean? Because I mean, for me personally, when nobody else was accessible, you know what I mean, and I had a project out and I was doing my shit and this music shit going hard. Always like one of the only motherfuckers I could really get at that will reach back. You know what I mean? That will actually listen to my music. That will actually, you know what I mean? We was about to do a track together. I still got the track. You know what I'm saying? He was ready to, you know what I mean? Go there. Him, Beans too. Ness my guy though. Ness, you know what I'm saying? He from the hood. It's just certain people like you wouldn't hear me talk crazy too, or you know what I mean, talking crazy about one of them guys, man. Like he held it down for Philly when Philly ain't had nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I understand Garcci running with Meek, you know what I mean? Like Meek is like the generation after O. You know what I mean? And he's like, well, he once was like, you know, Philly, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything Meek. He still got his run though. You know what I mean? He's still doing his thing, still popping. You know, I just I don't think that was a good idea to go up in that man DM, especially if you got his number. And if somebody you know and y'all build, y'all could talk about certain situations. But O did say something that was right, and this is something that I always say. I never knew what's his name, Osterada. I never knew that was Garci's I never knew that was Garci's artist. Like, why Meek not doing those songs with y'all? You know what I mean? Why he not doing those songs with Osterada? Why he not doing those songs with Garci? You know what I mean? I mean, you look at all the greats that did it. Jay-Z had songs with Beans. Rick Ross had songs with Meek. Uh, 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 Eminem had songs with 50. 50 had songs with Game, and you know what I mean, so on and so on. Like, so if you got artists, why you're not, you know, why you ain't put a song out with these guys? If I was the motherfucking A&R for Dream Chaser when that shit would have first got popping and shit, yo, Dream Chaser would be the #1 label in Philly. No bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have structured that shit right. Especially when, what's her name? Lee Mason. When she was around on that thing, y'all had the First Lady. You got Garcci. You got motherfucking, you know, Meek. Man, look, this is how we gonna do. We're gonna do a Dream Chaser compilation album, blah, 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 blah. And we gonna, you know what I mean? Only need Meek on like 3-4 songs. And that shit would have been cracking. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's crazy. I mean, I hope they, you know, put aside the differences and all that. You know what I mean? But I just think that it ain't wise to come at some of the legends in the game, you know what I mean, that stamped it and that's still out here putting other people on. If you're not somebody that's putting somebody on, I don't think you got the right to be talking crazy to nobody, especially if you're in position or if you got all these connections and shit like that. and you ain't putting your team on, you can't come at somebody that done already been there and done that. And that's just my opinion. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody checking me for saying anything. This is my channel, Woke and Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. That's my thoughts on it. Peace and love.